Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 1987 Supermod. I'm your host, as always, Brad Drake, and this is Championship Wrestling from Florida. We are moving along in our tour date here, and again, we can't pre-book anything because we never know who's going to be available to us night to night. So it's catch as catch can down here in Florida. That's right, I had to throw in the New York accent there. The Northeast accent, Florida, over there, down there in Florida. Hey, you ever go over there to Miami? You know, down there in Florida. So I couldn't help myself, everybody. I'm sorry. My good friend Matt does the greatest New York, Florida impression you'll ever hear. All right, so there's some interesting stuff going on here in the game world, and this is one that caught my eye right away. The Road Warriors were the NWA International Tag Team Champions at this point in time, and they have lost those international tag titles to Stan Hansen and Dory Funk Jr. So I thought that was a pretty cool headline here, and I thought it was important to read off. There's some other interesting stuff going on here where World Class is pretty much turning on everybody, and including their own alliance partner, CWA. Pretty crazy, huh? And not too far from real life. Fritz kind of became an isolationist late in his career as a promoter. Here we are in 1987. He would try things for the last time in 88 with Vern Gagne. They didn't work out. And then eventually Jerry Jarrett would buy World Class from his sons. So, with that said, let's go ahead and move along to our card. Let's see what hand we're dealt. We have our spreadsheet ready to rock here on the wrong thing. Oh no, and I clicked the wrong thing there. We're clicking on tour here, and we should be at tour date number 35 here. And let's go ahead and get things upgraded here, and updated, I should say. Sorry, everybody, I thought I had this prepped up already, but I'm sure you don't mind. There's quite a few of you that enjoy watching this kind of stuff. So let's take a look here. And let's set our venue. We're looking at, what the hell? How are we at 789 fans? They're probably doing that crap again where they're hitting us with running the same area too much. You know, I had this issue. This came back with the latest update here. And I'm recording this on August 16th. This came back on the latest TEW update. We didn't have to deal with this for quite some time, and now it's back. And I don't get it, because if you're trying to run a territory, you have to continue running the same areas. I just think it's ridiculous. So let's bring it down to 600 here, and then let's bring this down to 1,000. And let's search. So let's try to get the biggest bang for our buck here. And let's bring it down even further. See if that helps us. We're at slim pickings here for Florida. We're going to run the Southland Roller Palace. There we go. The Southland Roller Palace it is. And we're on Wednesday, week 3. So we're the Roller Palace. And of course, as we know, that's not the name of the city we're in. So we're in Newport Richey, Florida. Let's bring that down even further, get that whole thing in there. Not even that works. There we go. Newport Richey, Florida. All right, let's take a look here and see. This is so much so much more complicated than our other saves. Our other saves are a lot easier to run. Let's take a look at our backstage instance. Oh no, Buddy Landel. Buddy Landel's immediately got himself in some trouble here. We're going to give him a stern warning. Let's hope that Buddy Landel turns it around here. Absent workers. I don't even want to read the list. This is another case of who's not absent. All right, let's take a look here at the card and or who's available, and we'll build our card based on that. So we do have quite a few people still available here. Do we have Brad Armstrong? We do not have Brad Armstrong. Our world television title holder is not present. We don't have Kevin Sullivan. He's not present. We do have Mike Graham. Do we have Steve Kern? We do not have Steve Kern. So we pretty much here cannot put any of our titles on the line. Shaska Watley's not here either. Boy, this is this is a tough sell here, everybody. So there's Ricky Morton. Is Robert Gibson available? He is. Okay. We can book a main event with the Rock and Roll Express. Even though we're only going to draw 500 people here, we can book the Rock and Roll Express in the main event. Okay, we have Vladimir Petrov. Do we have Ivan Koloff? We do not have Ivan Koloff. Oh, man, I tell you. All right, we have Basher. Do we have Spike? We have Spike. We have Terry Gordy, but he's a babyface. We do have Rick Rude and Manny Fernandez. That's our main event, everybody. That is our main event. Remember, we're not paying for it anyway, so what's the difference? Another non-title match here. All right, we're getting somewhere here now. Now let's see what we have available for names. I like Terry Gordy. We haven't seen Terry Gordy in action yet. Do we have any formidable heels that we can put in there with him? I'm going to tell all of you up front right now, I don't like Michael Hayes. I don't think much of him. I don't think he was that good of a wrestler. He could talk decent. He had a good gimmick, but I'll probably use him very little just because I can't stand the guy. All right, here's going to be our semi-main. You know what? We're going to use Big Bubba Rogers versus Terry Gordy. There's our semi-main right there. Let's get ourselves another tag match here. We have Ed Gantner. Okay, we have a lot of people available here, so that's cool. Let's have the Southern Boys versus Adias and Vaughn. I just want to verify that we have Steve Armstrong and we have Tracy Smothers, and we do. Okay, perfect. So, all right, that's good. Building this card pretty steady. Let's see if we have any lower weight guys here. Better yet, let's get Ranger Ross his debut. And let's put Ranger Ross in there against Tom Prichard. Okay. This has turned out to be not a terrible card, everybody. All right, we got Scotty Hall. We have Ron Simmons. Let's have Tony Anthony versus Scott Hall. And I want the Barbarian to get some work. Let's have Mitch Snow. Let's have Mike Graham versus the Barbarian. So there we go, everybody. We have our card right in front of us. I see no reason to go ahead and read this off, but I do find big reason to say, let's get to booking Championship Wrestling from Florida style. I couldn't help myself. All right, here's Tom Prichard versus Ranger Ross in our opener. Where are you, Tommy? Remember, Prichard does not have a T. Here is Ranger Ross. Ranger Ross is making his debut, and I don't care who wins this one. That one's booked. Next, we have the Southern Boys going 12, might be 14. We have the Southern Boys versus Adias and Vaughn. Now, Adias and Vaughn have been good sports, and they have done a lot of losing for us so far. So they're going to get the win here. And of course, it's going to be a tainted win. Going to be some cheating done, everybody. Next, we're going to have Tony Anthony and Scott Hall. And you know Scott Hall's going over here. There's Tony Anthony. There's Scott Hall. And Big Scott Hall is getting the win. You know, he bounced around. Scott Hall was all over the place, a lot of different territories. And it took him a while to catch on. I don't know why. The guy had the charisma. He looked like $1 million. It looked like Vern Gagne was getting set to make him the world heavyweight champion in the AWA, but then he jumped to the Florida, went back down to Florida. All right, here's Mike Graham. Not Mark Graham. There is no Mark Graham versus the Barbarian here. We're going to leave. No, we're going to have Barb get the win here. And Barb is going to get the win, even though he's 3 times the size of Mike Graham. He's going to get some help from his lousy manager here. And next, we have Big Bubba Rogers and Terry Gordy here in the semi-main. There is Big Bubba Rogers. There's Terry Gordy. Tell you what, this is one hell of a card for a roller rink. No doubt. Terry Gordy is going over here, everybody. No surprise. And our main event, and a big main event it is the Rock and Roll Express facing Rude and Fernandez. Of course, it's a non-title match for the World Heavyweight title. World Tag Team title, I should say. I'm sorry. And who are we going to have get the win here? You know what? I don't even care. We're going to leave it open-ended. We'll let the AI decide. And what the hell's the problem here? Oh, no. Oh, no. We screwed up here. Oh, it's TV, everybody. This is TV. That's why I had that set that way. We're supposed to be recording TV here. Son of a gun. Well. You know, I've had this happen before. No doubt about it. And guess what, everybody? This is going to be a special episode of Championship Wrestling from Florida. And it's going to be a pretty cool one. Got to cut another 10 minutes here. And we are going to cut Prichard versus Ross. And here's our show. We're probably going to get penalized for such a short show. But hey, this is what we're doing. Man, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm really sorry I screwed this up and didn't pay attention. I'd like to say it's the first time this has happened, but it's not. So there you go. Adias and Vaughn get the win over the Southern boys on camera. Terry Gordy gets the win over Big Bubba Rogers. And Ricky Morton pins Manny Fernandez on television with that double drop kick. And there we go. 69 overall, and we get ourselves an increase. Okay, let's take a look here. Wow. I really screwed that one up, everybody. I'm sorry. Oh, boy. All right, we know Ranger Ross. We're going to put Tom Prichard in the opener. We're going to have Ranger Ross make his debut. We're going to have the sheep herders in the semi-main. The other tag match we're going to have here is, let's give the Mod Squad a win. They have not won in a while. And our main event here, we're going to have Mike Graham and the Barbarian in the main event. Once again, we can't defend any of our titles. And let's take a look here. We're going to put Ron Simmons on television, no doubt. Of course, the Mod Squad's capitalized. And let's get ourselves a big heel here. Take that last spot. Do we have any big heels available here? We have Buddy Landel. We'll put Buddy Landel on TV. His triumphant return here. And we're going to do a Ron Simmons promo. We are going to do a Buddy Landel promo. Buddy Landel could talk. We're going to do a Sheepherders promo. And Mike Graham promo is just not going to do the trick. So let's do a Road Warriors promo. Yes! Let's check out our enhancement talents here. Well, you're getting to see it all here, everybody. Getting to see how these cards are built. All right, we got to pretty much use everybody again. So we'll use our opener, Tommy Wright. We have the Mulkey brothers available. I saw that. So there's Tommy Wright. There is the Mulkey brothers. Get Ranger Ross a heavyweight. Eddie Roberts, Colt Steele's up next. There's Colt Steele. Remember a little trick of the trade. You want to use lightweights against your heels. You want to use heavyweights against your baby faces. You want your baby faces to look like they are overcoming a great difficulty. You want your heels to look like they are powerful and bigger and stronger than everybody. Little advice. All right, Bucky Ziegler is going to face Buddy Landel. The Sheepherders will face Jack Hart and Jimmy Backlund. And for our main event, Mike Graham is the name here. Nothing against Barb, but Mike Graham is the man in Florida. All right, Tommy Wright and Bruce Prichard's here. In our opener, I got to make sure. Did I introduce? I did not introduce enhancement matches. And I think we talked about that the last time. So we have Wright versus Prichard in our opener. There's Tom Prichard. Tommy Prichard is going over everybody, of course. Next, we have our tag match with the Mulkey brothers and the Mod Squad. I don't need to type their team names in because they're both in the system. There's the Mod Squad. There is the Mulkey brothers. And we're going to have that pain in the ass Basher go over. And he has been a pain in the ass, as you all know. Next, we got Eddie Roberts and Ranger Ross. That one also goes 3 minutes. There's Eddie Roberts. And there is Ranger Ross. Kind of excited to have Ranger Ross. I like that guy. I listened to that podcast to him not too long ago. He did a nice podcast. That man made some mistakes in his life, served his time, and now he is helping a lot of people. All right, Ron Simmons cuts a promo. There's Ron Simmons. There's entertainment. That one is booked. And we have Colt Steele versus Ron Simmons here, 3 minutes. Colt Steele, I can't find a younger picture of him. That's an older picture of him. Obviously, he wasn't in that bad a shape at this point. But he certainly looks that way here. All right. Ron Simmons goes over, of course. And next, we have a Buddy Landel promo. Should be pretty darn good. Then again, it is TEW, and you just never know. And he's also based on entertainment. Obviously, took me a long time to learn that that's how you do it. All right, Ziegler is going to face Landel. Landel is making his TV debut here for Championship Wrestling from Florida. He, of course, was also sent to us from the mothership, Jim Crockett Promotions. There's Bucky Ziegler. There is Buddy Landel. Not Brad Batten. Bart Batten. Buddy Landel. Buddy Landel gets the win, I'm sure. It'll be with that figure 4 leg lock. Because Buddy Landel was another nature boy, for those of you that don't remember. All right, the Sheepherders. Going to cut a promo here. And this should get us a pretty good score. There is Butch. There is Luke. Of course, they're both going to be based on entertainment. Bam. Now, who do we have them in the ring with here? Jimmy Backlund and Jack Hart. Something's telling me one of these guys is injured. Jimmy Backlund's not available. So that's Jack Hart. How about Greg Evans here? Nah, Greg Evans is getting a push. Throw Del Apollo in there with him. And there's the Sheepherders. Here we go. We're going to have Luke Williams get the win. And let's make our adjustment here. Always like to keep our paperwork straight here. So, Jimmy Backlund was not available. I Put Del Apollo in there. Ooh, messed that one up, didn't I? Wrong yellow. There we go. And let's go back to TV. There's Del Apollo. Okay, that one's straight. Now this should be our big money score here. The Road Warriors cutting a promo. Man, were they over. I feel sorry for you younger people that didn't get to grow up with the Road Warriors in their prime and see how huge and how popular they were and how crazy the crowd went when they came out. Man, it was really something else. All right, and in our main event here, of course, we have Barbarian versus Mike Graham. And we're going to give a typical TV finisher. Now remember, Mike Graham is one half of the World Tag Team Champions. So he's got to look great. So Mike Graham is going to win by DQ. Let's get a different road manager here, or road agent, I should say. Let's have Hiro Matsuda. And we got to cut 5 minutes. What did we do wrong here? It's because we're still adjusted on the other schedule. And we have the, we're not cutting a minute off each match. So let's cut the main by 1. Let's cut the Sheepherders promo by 1. Double check our match lengths. Our match lengths are good. So we need to cut promos here. So let's cut the Sheepherders down 1 more. Let's cut Buddy Landel down 1 more. And let's cut Ron Simmons down 1 more. All right, we're ready to rock here, everybody. Let's run this one right, and let's see how we do. Hey, nice. 33 overall. No red text to doom. Tom Prichard, Dr. Tom, gets the win. The Mod Squad, who were pretty much crap. Sorry to say it, but they were. They get the win here over the Mulkey brothers. Ranger Ross makes his debut and gets a win with a pile driver. I don't think that was actually, maybe it was his finishing move. I'll have to look it up and get that straightened out if we can. But a nice debut for Ranger Ross. Hey, welcome to Championship Wrestling from Florida, Ranger Ross. We're glad to have you. Ron Simmons promo gets a 52. I'll take it. Get a 37 for the Simmons match. Simmons wins with that spine buster. Next, Buddy Landel gets a 67. Not bad at all for his TV debut. And a 58 for his match. Check it out. He wins with that figure 4 leg lock. See if there's any takeaways here. Low experience. And again, we have to adjust our product to allow the impact moves. Hey, nice score here for the Sheepherders, 63. I'll take it. 56 overall against a couple enhancement talents. Nice. And next we should have the Road Warriors, 90. Yes! There we go, everybody. Very nice. Very nice indeed. All right, our main event here gets a 69. That's pretty darn good for 1987 Championship Wrestling from Florida. I'll take it, everybody. See if there's any takeaways here. Low experience for announcers, we know that. And let's go ahead and wrap this one up. We get an increase. Very nice, 70 overall. I'll take it. And of course, we got the wrong venue booked because we still have the Southland Roller Palace when we should be in the Sportatorium. But that's okay. We'll take the better draw. That's why our number was so low to begin with, because it was a TV taping and not a regular show. And here I'm cursing out the latest update of TEW, and I'm the one in the wrong. I'm sorry, everybody, that I butchered that up. I'm kind of embarrassed, actually. I feel bad about it. But I got news for you, and that is that won't be the last mistake I make. And I certainly didn't want to have to restart the whole episode and do it over again. But that's what happened, everybody. I'm sorry. All right, looks like might be a little bit frozen up there. We're back to life here. And now World Class is going after Crockett. They're pissed off at everybody. WWF. ABC is going to show their highlights. Good for them. And nothing but the usuals. Terry Gordy's shit-talking Brian Adias. Gibson likes Steve Armstrong. Good man, Robert Gibson. Now, let's take a look at that product and see what's up here. Get rid of both those. We're going to allow both of those. Why not? We're going to save. I just want to double check our product again to make sure we're not enforcing. Yes, it is. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for us. We'll be back in action again tomorrow with more championship wrestling from Florida. And CWF is very popular. Tomorrow night is live event number 36 for real, just so you know. And I'll remember that for the next recording. If you haven't done so already, everybody give us a hit that subscribe button, give us a like, share this video with your friends. If you would like version 8 of the Supermod, go to braddrake.net, drop me a line. I'll be more than happy to send you over a link to the database and the picture pack. Last but not least, join us on Facebook, facebook.com/groups/1987 Supermod. Thanks again, everybody. We'll see you back in action, live and in living color, coming to you live in stereo tomorrow. Did you know that you could advertise on this channel? Well, you can. Call 815-290-9087 and talk to me today about advertising on our channel. We get over 3,500 hits. We also have a thriving website. We can come up with all sorts of packages for you and make things happen together. Again, that's 815-290-9087 or visit braddrake.net.